Zara Larsson.
Yes.
Welcome to Total Access.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great.
Yeah?
Yeah. How are you?
I'm good. It's just before lunch. You're
Yes.
getting hungry, right?
So hungry. I'm starving.
What are we thinking for
I'm
lunch?
thinking sushi. I already know
Ooh.
exactly what I'm going to have.
Okay, tell me. Tell me
I'm
your order.
having a special salmon thing, and then I'm probably gonna have a black cod, some salad, maybe a sparkling water.
You're so
with
cosmopolitan,
lemon.
aren't you? You're
Oh
so
my
cosmopolitan.
god!
I love it.
But
I
yeah.
actually used to work at Yo Sushi. So I can recommend so much.
Okay.
Yeah, peppered squid. Yeah, it's good.
Oh.
So thanks for taking the time to chat to us. Obviously, that means you got brand new music out.
Yes, I
That's
do.
so exciting. Tell me about it. Tell me about the concept behind it. Why you wanted to go with this single. Tell me about it.
I wanted to go with this single because I love it. It's my favorite. Even before we released Ruin My Life, it was like, should we release Ruin My Life or Don't Worry About Me? So it's always been between, this one has really been my favorite from start. And it's kind of Ruin My Life part 2 in the way of it's completely different. It's not come and ruin my life. I really need you in my life. It's more like I don't need you at all, actually.
Nice.
I'm fine without you. I'm flourishing. I'm having a good time. I am unfazed and unbothered. And funny how tables turn because now you want to come back and you can't have me.
You're so sassy. And it's like, I'm so scared, but I'm excited as well at the same time.
Yeah, no, but it is quite sassy.
Okay.
So you can definitely point to it.
Yeah.
Like when you sing along, you can point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
You're making points,
Yeah.
literally. And I feel really empowered when I listen to it. I feel like if you're going through a breakup, I think it's a great song because it makes you feel strong, at least for the moment. And if you're over it, it's such a relatable one. And I hope at least we've all been there at one point where you wake up in the morning and you realize that I'm still here. I'm doing fine, even though it broke my heart at one point. But now I'm actually happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
And even if you're not going through anything, it's a bop. It's a low-key kind of... It's a bit dancey.
Yeah.
It's in the dance world, but it's definitely dips a toe in a little R&B pool.
Nice.
It dips a toe in... It's almost like that Georgia Smith and Drake song.
Okay.
Georgia, you need me to get that shit together so we could get together. It's just one you can have on repeat. Yeah.
I'm enjoying your little shimmying. You're just
I'm feeling it so much. I love this song so much. I don't know what it is about it that just makes me bop my head. I'm bopping my head again. Yeah.
Can I just say, on that point, you're being filmed right now. Do you ever worry about being turned into a GIF or a meme by doing something? Because you're doing that head thing.
I mean, go for it.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm very expressive with my face and my hands. But yeah, that's me.
Don't worry about
it.
Yeah, nice. There was a video that I saw the other day of you eating a granola bar and pointing.
I was sound checking.
Yeah, that was my favorite thing.
And I think they were doing something with the mic, or I don't know. I didn't have my mic, so I had to use my granola bar as the microphone. But took a
you were
few
still
bites.
eating it, yeah.
Yeah, I was hungry. Gotta eat to have all the energy on stage, for sure.
I like that.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy the whole process of getting ready for a live show? Do you enjoy the sound check? Is there anything that you really hate doing as well?
No, absolutely not. I think the worst part about touring, would say, is the bus situation.
Okay.
I really dislike the bus.
I've
to
heard
sleep
about
on
this.
it.
Is it smelly?
It could be.
Okay.
And when you're this bus has been out and about for 30 years. Yeah. If you get a new one, it's still... It is weird. But not really the smell. It's mostly the fact that it moves.
Right.
Because it's a bus. Ta-da.
Yeah.
But it moves quite a lot. And you think that the, artist room in the back is usually a bit bigger, and it even has a bigger bed and all that because it's luxurious.
Yeah.
But it's not, because it's straight on top of the engine.
Yeah.
Which is quite noisy. Also, when you're in the back of the bus, that's where it moves the most. So I always trick my dancers. I'm like, I'm such a nice person, but I'm gonna let you sleep in the artist room. Yay. And they're like, oh my God. And then they sit there for one night and they're like, please don't ever make me do that.
That was a trick.
Yeah.
Damn you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's probably the only part basically that I don't like.
Is there
the rest of it is sick.
Is there one thing on your bus that's really showbiz, like a sparkling tap water, or like, do you know what I mean, sparkling water tap or something like that?
No, I think we're also on the rider, like things that artists basically have wherever they're performing and stuff. We're quite humble. Although, you know, if you say, oh, we would like to have some strawberries, you don't get 1 pack of strawberries. Like they will bring you 5. You know, I'm like, it's okay. Like, I don't need that many strawberries. But we do a lot of smoothies. We do a lot of juices. We're trying to be healthy.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like the idea of someone just like panicking and being
Literally.
like, I'll get 5. That can't be wrong.
Yeah. Just all in.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
I like that. So you're actually going out on tour. You're doing like a mini tour,
I'm
right?
doing a mini tour.
But
I am doing a mini tour in America, which is really cool because I've never done like a headline show myself. And I think that's going to be so much fun. And then after that, I'm going to go back to Europe just for fun because it's the kind of the last run before the next album. I will play new songs on this intimate gig, and it's really fun because, you know, my dream is obviously have like a sold out stadium tour.
Yeah, right.
Which is the complete opposite of that. But it's something charming with the smaller ones because it's really, you're close to your audience and you can see every single face and you can feel their energy in a different way. So, yeah.
Have you ever had a strange interaction with a fan whilst you're performing? Or have you noticed something in the crowd that you're like, it's distracted you or something? Or like a sign, perhaps?
Yeah, always. Like, I always look out if someone's extra energetic. I love that. One time I did have a guy, which is quite creepy.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he was in front. It was all of my Swedish shows. He was in the front of every single show. It didn't matter what I did. He was basically traveling wherever I was traveling. But he stood in the middle, front row, and he just stared. Didn't sing along, didn't smile, didn't have like a good time like the rest of the audience. He was just staring at me. So I actually asked my tour manager to like, if you see him again, I don't want him there because it actually freaks me out.
Yeah, right.
And it's strange. Like, why are you coming to every show if you're not enjoying it?
Right. That's so creepy.
At least it doesn't look like you're enjoying it. What the
Yeah.
Sorry. But yeah, that was quite strange. It freaked me out a bit.
Yeah, that would
I didn't
freak
get
you
his
out.
vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the nicest interaction that you've ever had with a fan? Let's flip that round.
Yeah.
Whether that's one-to-one,
nicest.
not necessarily whilst you're performing, but...
Oh, that's hard because I have quite a few. I have a little group of people that kind of travels also to every single show that I've done. Literally country to country. I'm like, how do you afford this? Literally. Because you need to go to work or school. But no. They're like at every single thing.
Yeah.
Which is incredible. Because they also now have like, they're really good. They turned out really good friends.
Yeah.
So I think they're amazing. And it's just like a nice thing. And I'm really, really thankful for them. So like these days we usually just have a list for them. Like they don't need to buy tickets. So if you buy the flights and the hotels and all that and you really doing all that to see me perform, like you can get a ticket. Like that's fine. You get it for free.
Cute.
Yeah, so they don't need to buy that because I know they're such huge supporters. So they definitely deserve how many tickets they want.
Right.
Yeah.
That's so nice that you have people
but
doing that for
they're
you.
really, really sweet. And they're like cool. They're almost like, you know, they're friends.
Aww.
Yeah, it's like, hey, Bex or Fred or Joe, you know, I know their names. We're always like friends.
Cute.
Yeah.
Do you feel like because you are in the public eye and you're meeting your fans, and do you feel like sometimes you have to is it easy to keep up appearances with like, because you're always looking glamorous, you're always looking
No, I don't.
buffing,
But yeah,
as we would say. But like, do you feel like you're like, I haven't done my hair, like, can I go out, or do you not bother
It
worrying?
is very sad because I felt that at one point in my life where I'm like, I also had huge problems with my skin, like a lot of acne and stuff. And as a person in like the spotlight, you feel like, or I felt like I didn't want to disappoint people if they saw me live and they're like, oh, but you're not even hot. Like, it's very sad that I got to that point.
Yeah.
But that was the reality. And it's like, I wish I didn't care. That would be cool. But deep down, I really did. But nowadays, I'm pretty chill with it. Like, I am a very chill person. And if it was up to me, I don't know. I'm also very lazy. So if I didn't have someone to come and like do this in the morning, nah, I don't know. I don't know if I would.
Yeah.
And I don't think you should need to. You shouldn't have to feel that way. You shouldn't be, and especially as a woman, like we're way more judged on our appearance than guys are, just in general. It doesn't matter like what you do. But nah, you shouldn't feel that way. I'm really sad I did at one point, but you know, I'm trying to get over it. And I'm not existing for someone to be impressed by my looks. That's also not everything.
Yeah, right.
But I guess you want to live up to like this dream picture that they have of you, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. And I also feel like that's partly why I do radio, because it's so liberating. Like,
right. You can literally show up in a pajamas.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it's fun because they can only focus on who you are.
And your words and what you say, and that's really what matters.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's interesting that you say that. And I saw that you tweeted the other day saying like, don't let people tell you what to do.
Yeah.
Do you find that in your life? I mean, obviously, I think
a lot of
does.
the tweets are actually reminders to myself.
Okay.
It sounds a bit preachy sometimes when I write those things, but it's actually just me writing to myself a lot of the times, and just, you know, I'm not down for compromising anymore with my songs or with what I want to do or with my looks or whatever it is. I'm just not down to compromise. Like, we just shot the video for the Don't Worry About Me song, and I wasn't happy with it.
Okay.
So I won't release it.
Okay.
And it's sad because I wanted to release a video now, but if I don't love it, like I need to have some integrity. Is that how you say it in English?
Yeah, integrity, yeah.
And I feel like that's important, to really just do what you want to do and to not let people tell you, oh, no, but this is fine. Like, it's going to be great. It's going to be cool. And no, actually, that wasn't what I wanted it to be. Okay. So, no.
So are you saying it's like a gut instinct that you have?
Yeah, almost.
Okay.
And that, you know, especially music, I'm not doing it. Well, I am doing it for other people, obviously, because if I didn't, then I would just not release anything. I would just sit at home and listen to my songs, and I would be happy with that.
Right.
But I won't do anything for anyone else that I'm not comfortable with. And I think you just need that reminder sometimes of, like, you're not doing that for anyone. Like, you're doing it for you, and you should do things in your life for yourself. Even if it's about catering to other people, you need to feel good about it. And that's what matters.
I'm with you.
And then, you know, if Don't Worry About Me is a huge flop and people hate it, at least I don't.
I think you'll be all right, though.
You know, it would be really tragic for me to release a song that people were like, no, it's great, like, just release it, it's sick, it's gonna be huge. And then I release it, I don't like it, and then it turns out to be a flop. Then I have a flop song that I didn't even like.
Right, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So at least I can have a flop song that I love. But let's pray and hope it doesn't flop, because I think it's sick.
Yeah, I think you'll be all right. Don't worry about it, mate.